Welcome! Today, we will explore the story of one of history's most famous fraud schemes, the Ponzi scheme. Charles Ponzi's story represents a dark side of the American dream. In 1920s America, Charles Ponzi was burning with the dream of becoming rich through postage stamps. His story is a dark portrait of cunning and ambition. Ponzi was a man who sold dreams to people. He made promises that he could realize their dreams. However, the reality was not as bright as it seemed. Ponzi's plan was simple. He would collect money from investors, arbitrage on postage stamps, and then promise big profits to the investors. But the real plan was different. Ponzi created a Ponzi scheme by paying old investors with the money from new investors. His wealth increased rapidly. He led a luxurious lifestyle. However, this could not go on forever. Investors began questioning Ponzi's high-return promises. The media caught on, and things quickly started to fall apart. Ponzi knew that the end of the game had come. In 1920, the inevitable end came for Ponzi. The fraud was revealed, and he fell from being a hero in the public eye. The Ponzi scheme went down in history as a legendary fraud. Ponzi was sentenced to 14 years in prison and later sent into exile. However, his legacy continues to live at the heart of fraudulent stories. The term Ponzi scheme comes from his name. The victims of the Ponzi scheme learned a life-changing lesson. We should increase our awareness of financial literacy and fraud prevention. The Ponzi scheme left deep marks in popular culture. His story inspired many movies, books, and even popular sayings. He became a legend in the history of fraud and carried a lesson. Today, we face Ponzi's legacy. Financial literacy, fighting fraud, and legal regulations are vital in preventing similar fraud schemes. Each of us has a responsibility to contribute to the fight against fraud. The story of Charles Ponzi is a dark portrait of ambition and cunning. However, his story is not just a warning, but also carries a lesson. Ponzi is not just a fraudster, but also a significant turning point in the history of fraud. Thank you for watching this documentary. Don't forget to follow us for more fraud stories and financial literacy topics in the future. Goodbye.